Hello friends, in this video I will talk about how to tie a necktie in a Windsor knot fashion. Windsor knot is also called as full Windsor or double knot Windsor. Before I start, let me explain that the tie which we have here has two ends. One is the wider end and the other is the shorter end. And it also has two sides. One is the front side. This is how the neck actually receives your tie. And the other side is the reverse side, which has a seam or a crease, and it also has a loop or a brand name of the tie. To begin with, I have first of all wrapped the tie around my neck so that the front or the front side of the tie is facing outwards, facing you. I am a right-handed person, and the longer end of the tie I have kept on my right hand side and the shorter side is on my left hand side. The first step to tie a full Windsor knot is to cross over both the ends like this. Notice that the longer end has crossed over and it is over the shorter end. This is the first step. Once it is done, I am holding the crossed over portion of the tie with my left hand and the index finger is pinching with the help of the thumb on the back. So that's how I am now holding the tie. I will loosen it a little bit and go like this. Once this is done, I will pull this broader or the longer end out from this neck hole or the tie hole. See, currently this longer end is hanging in the front. I will wrap it from the back and bring it out of this neck hole like this. Once I pulled it, this section is now in the middle of both the sides, this side as well as this side. So I will slightly tilt it to my left hand side and then give it a good pull. So if you notice, this is my right hand side and this is wrapping around the right hand side. So this was the first important step, I would say. Once this is done, as a next step, I will take this broader end and pass it from under the tie hole or the neck hole. So I wrap it around here, and if you see, the seam or the reverse side of the tie is now horizontal and facing you. So you can see the reverse. Now I will repeat this step again. Now right now the broader end is wrapped around this right hand side. I take this around and bring it up to here. Then notice my hand and the two fingers of my left hand are holding this triangle well. And I bring this portion from the front and drop it inside the neck hole or the tie hole. Now if you see, the tie has wrapped around this portion as well as the left hand side portion, and a beautiful triangle has started to form. The broader end is in the reverse side facing you, and as a next step I will hold my fingers on the triangle, the left hand side index finger and the middle finger, take the tie from the back and wrap it all over the front, the newly formed triangle which I had it, and bring it up to the middle of this neck hole. I will repeat this once again. So I have this in my right hand side. I am wrapping it around my two fingers like this and bring it to the middle of the neck hole or the tie hole. Once it is in the middle, I will drop this end into the formation of the little space that has been kept open by my fingers into this like this. Now you see how beautiful the triangle has started to form, and with this end, which is the shorter end, and I will hold it with my right hand and pull the knob or the new triangle up through the corners. And since it is a double knot, it will be a little bit thicker, broader, and this kind of knot goes well with the people or the gentlemen who are having a good heavy build. And then I will drop my collars like this, and I will adjust the length and a little bit of thickness of the knot, and the remaining shorter end I will drop it into the loop here. Okay, and my tie is ready. If you see, the end should be hanging up to the middle of the buckle of your belt. So if you carefully, this is how